Hi, this is Robert and I'm here today to show you a simple tutorial on how to set up your very first project on the Dragstone home automation platform. And I'm using a beta version of Dragstone, so the user interface might have changed a bit from what you're used to be looking at, but the principles are all the same. The whole product was designed with a strong user focus, so let's see if we got the simplicity working in your favor. First of all, let's add some instances on the workspace so we can get things going. To add an instance of a plugin, just click the Add Plugin button at the top, or double click anywhere on an empty spot on the workspace. Let's do this. We're now presented with all the installed plugins on the machine. The plugins are categorized for easy access, so just open a category of your choice and double click on a plugin to add it to the workspace. And you can add as many plugins as you like at one go. Today we're going to build a simple project to control our Works Landroid lawnmower robot, just to demonstrate how Dragstone works and how easy it is to set up. So for this I'm selecting the Works plugin from the robotics category by double clicking it. You can see it's added to the workspace where I initially clicked. And I want to be able to control this by using a button that came with my doorbell at home. And I can do that by using the RFX TRX hardware. So we need to add an RFX TRX controller and a child plugin that corresponds to the manufacturer of our button. And as you can see in this category, all the plugins are blue, so you will know they're part of an ecosystem. I won't go into great details about how an ecosystem works in this short video. So just add the controller, and I will add, let's see if I can find it here, this button. So enough with the plugins, let's exit the dialog. We have the ability to move plugins just by dragging them around. We can also zoom in or out using either the scroll wheel or these two buttons here. And we can use the middle button to move around if we like to. To make them work, we need to connect them using connection or wires if you prefer that name. So we can have the plugins talk to each other by sending and reacting upon data and signals. Every connector on the left side is an input, and all the connectors on the right side is for output only. So by clicking and holding down the mouse button on a connector, you can start to drag the wires to its destinations. So if I move them around a bit first, I can do like this, and now they are connected. I won't go into detail why I just made this one, because that's part of the ecosystem and how it works, but the procedure is the same for every connection you make, and you can make several connections. It's not limited to one connection per connector. So what we want to do is we want our button to react to the button press, so it will send a group on message or a signal, and we drag that to start moving. We also need to make sure we got the proper settings for every instance of a plugin. So by double clicking the plugin, we are presented with a settings dialog, and for the Works Landroid we need to set an IP number that lawnmower is on, and a pin code. The same is for the RFX TRX controller. We need to set it to the correct COM port. And for our button, we need to select the correct brand or protocol. I'm using a Codec button and the correct ID for that one, and the unit code. And just in case, I save this project first. That's a good thing to do. Save. We'll use test. Never used that one before. And we'll click save. And now we can press start, and the project will start doing its magic. It will change color depending on what status it is, if it's working, if it's idle, if it's in an error state. Right now they are idle, they don't do much. This one will soon try to talk to the lawnmower to get statuses, I think, and it will fail. But we will not wait for that one. We'll stop it. I want to use several mechanisms to control the robot, and one of them is a scheduler. So I pick a calendar for a scheduler. There are currently 2 of them. Soon there will be many more, but right now we have 2. And I will use the Twilight calendar for this one. This one is more operated depending on the sunset and the sunrise, and if it's day or if it's night. So what we will do is we will select that one, press delete to delete it, and then we will route the signal to the input of the calendar, and the signal will only pass through this one if it's sunrise, or if it's sunset, or if it's daytime or nighttime. This input is only for daytime or nighttime. It's like a gate. The sunrise and sunset will trigger if the correct time for the sunrise is achieved. So, but right now we're using this as a gate for input, and if it's daytime, it will flow from here to start moving. So during nighttime, if you press the button, nothing will happen. Only if it's day and you press the button, it will start moving. This shows the basics on how to route data for the plugins, and we can connect as many wires as we like. Many wires from one input, and or as many wires to an input. We can also add as many instances of a plugin that we need. If you have 100 buttons, so then you can add 100 buttons. Each button has its own settings and is living its own life, so this would be really easy to do. This is a perfect solution for persons who need to get going with home automation fast, that doesn't like to code or do weird stuff in the config files, etc. There are many plugins that's only used for logic, so you can do comparisons, and you can do many interesting things using these ones. The next time I will show you how to do a little bit more advanced project with more complex logic. So I hope you enjoyed this short demo, and that you started to grasp a bit what this is all about, how we send signals to different controllers, and how easy it was to set up, and just press start to get it up and running. So that's it for now. See you later. Bye.